Hey Glamoristas, thanks for joining me for my very first relationship discussion. A few days ago I posted on YouTube and also on MySpace asking that any of my subscribers or sisters or friends, if they had any questions or anything pertaining to relationships, for them to send me a note. And I got an overwhelming response immediately, and so thank you. I didn't know that it was gonna be such a hit with everyone, but I've been trying over the last few days to respond to all of the emails and the notes personally. I try to take my time with each reply just so that, it's not generic. It's really what I would do or what I would tell a really good friend if she were in that situation. So I had picked one in particular to discuss for the first video. And the reason I picked it was because it was a little different as far as topic-wise from all the rest. And all the rest were great, except this one, I thought, wow, like, this is something that I didn't expect to receive. So basically, this is her story, and again, it's all anonymous. She had said that she was in a relationship with her boyfriend for about 2 years. And because of what he had led her to believe, she was always under the impression that he did not masturbate. Until one day she walked in on him, caught him in the act, and now she's like, what the hell? Why did you tell me you didn't do it, and then I walk in on you and you're doing it? And I guess her reaction, she was shocked, upset, hurt. Of course, they're all understandable reactions. She wants to know basically what's going on. Why would he tell her that he doesn't do it and then find out that he does, and not just once? He's done it a few times, according to him. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. And she wants to know basically what my take on that would be. So, girl, this is for you, all right? I would say generally about 99% of guys masturbate regularly. And the other 1% are either missing a crucial part of that equation, which is a hand or a dick. Okay, so if you've got a hand and a dick, you're probably masturbating. And to be completely honest with you, like, I don't see anything wrong with it. He's a guy. Personally, from a female standpoint, a heterosexual female standpoint, I think dicks are amazing. And I love to play with them too. So, hey, why not? If you have one, go ahead, knock yourself out. But the thing is that I guess she was misled into believing that he didn't do it. So I guess that's where the hurt and the confusion kind of come into play, which is completely and totally understandable. What you have to realize, though, is that for a lot of people and, majority of society, masturbation is a taboo subject. And you don't talk about it, much less you don't talk about doing it. A lot of guys that I know will admittingly say, hey, yeah, so I do it. And that's what I believe, people should be able to be honest and open about their sexuality. Of course, to a point where that they're comfortable with, not forced into saying something that they're not comfortable in letting you know. And maybe that was just his case. He was not comfortable telling you, whether it was he grew up in a household that kind of frowned upon that, or he was kind of made to believe that men who relieve themselves were somewhat weak or whatnot, which is not the case. Females masturbate too. I know a lot of you are going to agree with me on that one. But yeah, masturbation is not a bad thing. And he also mentioned that, he did it from time to time so that when they were involved in intercourse, that he would last longer, which is a common, which is common. I've heard that before. And it's kind of like, I think masturbation is natural. And it's probably the first way that you experience your own climax. If you don't know yourself, you're not gonna be able to satisfy anyone else. Think of it like this. Are you ticklish? Because I am. But I can't tickle myself. But are you able to bring yourself to a climax? Yeah, you are. Why? Because you're supposed to be able to release your own sexual frustration. Because we're human. Yeah, we were born with opposable thumbs and all, but you still have that animalistic instinct. And what's the very first rule to, being any type of animal? It's to reproduce. So naturally that's going to be, that's going to be programmed, into your DNA. And that's, so masturbation is not a bad thing. Now, I do believe that he could have been open and honest with her. I don't know how their relationship is, how open their lines of communication are, but I do believe that if, it was something that he did and she asked, he should have felt comfortable enough to disclose to her, and vice versa. It can also be very fun. Mutual masturbation is very fun, so I don't see why, he felt he had to keep that a secret from her. As long as the masturbation is not interfering with your sexual relationship, then I don't find it a problem. And she also mentioned that she snooped on his computer and found one of those sites. And she was not specific as to what type of site it was, nor did I ask. But for just discussion's sake, let's just assume it was a porn site. There's a lot of factors that would determine, how serious that might be in a relationship. Like, is it a paid site? Is it something that he goes on all the time? Is it something that you think he might be addicted to? Is it something where he can actually get in contact with these females, like in, I don't know, like a booty call site or something, If it's something like that, then I'd say you'd have a problem. If it's just something general, like kind of like a porn site in general, where he's getting free porn, then hey, I don't really see much damage in that. If you two agree that that's acceptable in a relationship, again, it has to be something mutual. Like, I would much rather, if my man wanted to watch a little porn, that he watched it for free rather than going out and buying a $50 DVD. I'm like, hey, look, we trying to save to buy a house, all right? This shit's free on the internet. Why do you think we pay a Cox bill every month? Like, seriously, take advantage of the free services. I'm all for free shit. Those are just a few things that I feel would be determining factors in whether or not I would be upset at that or not. But again, masturbation shouldn't be something to be upset or ashamed about. If it's something, like I said, that's interfering with your relationship, then I'd say you might have a problem, and then it should be, open for discussion. But other than that, girl, I don't think you have, anything to worry about. I think you should just basically sit him down and be like, hey, look, it's natural, it's normal, there's nothing to be ashamed of. If you want me to partake in it in any way, please feel free to let me know, because, girlies, let me tell you, if this is your man, you need to make sure that he's satisfied. And I don't care what you say about it. Oh, I don't do that, or I don't believe in that. Girl, please, if this is your man and you intend on keeping him, you better do every single freaky damn thing that you can think of to keep your man happy, because what you won't do for your man, another bitch will. Alright? So let's just keep it at that. And if you have any other questions, feel free to let me know. Thanks for watching.
Come on, let's talk about sex.